You know, I like to go diving. And when I'm underwater diving, I know that I'm in a different world that I don't live in, but I enjoy, and that's so beautiful. That's how I feel in the theater when I come into this space. This theater allows me to go away from the rest of the world, and this is another world that I like very much. Best thing about coming to the Shimberg Playhouse and seeing a job site play is the intimacy. You could be in the last row, last seat, on the left or the right side, and it doesn't matter. You're in the house, the garden, whatever is being portrayed on stage. You're part of that action.
The Shimberg is a wonderful, intimate 99-seat theater, black box. The Jabe draws a different audience, and we can do a show that's different than we do in the Shimberg. And that'll only expand our audience, expand our reach and our identity.
Our audience members are able to really get to know our artists. They are able to watch them grow over the course of years. They are able to watch them challenge themselves with really, sometimes even within the same season, very disparately different things. I find that our regular audience members, our season ticket holders, they really love that.
I love to see an audience that maybe has never seen a classic come in and go, wow, I understood that, I liked it. And that's going on now, or that applies to me now.
I don't feel like there's one set audience. I feel like Jobsite does do a good job of finding shows that have a meaning for everybody.
I just think that we do a lot of things that a lot of the companies will not do, and we do them very well.
There is a fine line, and Jobsite always walks the line, and it just has this passion and intensity to it.
I got a really nice note from a woman the other day who said, when we come to job site shows, we don't always agree with them politically, but we appreciate the fact that they're here because we have season tickets to most of the companies in town, and you consistently challenge us and you consistently ask us to broaden our horizons about what theater is and about what we think and why.
Well, I think you're going to get a great variety of things. You're going to get a Broadway hit that was, you know, a Tony Award winning from a couple years ago, and you're also going to get an unknown, or you're going to get the local playwright, or you're going to get, you know, Israel Horowitz coming up with his new, that we're partnering with him every year. And I think that everyone will get something out of every show we do.
The direction, the choices are made by those who make the art. And we don't make art in a vacuum, we make art with an audience. We make theater for an audience. And so it really is a community, it is a communal relationship.
But it comes from a place of the heart and the mind, not just based on dollars, and I don't see that changing. We've got to continue to do stuff that is interesting, not just for us, for the public.
And that's the feeling we want to give our audience, that it's changing all the time, it's growing, and that's where we are right now. We want to grow. We want to become a theater company that makes an impact in the cultural side of Tampa Bay.
Because you have to be able to help yourself to grow, to do things for others, and that's what I'd like to see happen. I'd like to see things happen for, you know, work with children. You know, we've done things in the past through certain shows where we've helped certain charities, and I'd like to see that happen more.
Our artists really appreciate that. You know, they come home and we develop a shorthand with each other artistically, and I love that.
The feeling of coming in here that first day where there's no set, there's nothing, it feels like home. Like, it's just, that's my first experiences of really taking in, like, no, this is what I want to do. This is what I love to do. And from just having nothing, and all of a sudden you see it grow into this different world, it's amazing to me.
And so each piece of theater has to do with someone, something, wanting to be home, get home, find home, stay at home. Where is home? And it's here.
When an audience laughs or cries or thinks, then our job is done. Makes me happy.